Good morning, it's that bloke on a motorbike. I'm back up in North Yorkshire today. Thought we'd have a ride up here for a change. I'm going to be looking a little bit of history again, but this time it's not industrial history, it's monastical history. So I've just come up Sutton Bank and we're heading out now towards the first one of the Abbey ruins on a beautiful crisp day. It's very cold. I came up the motorway for a change, and yeah, that wind chill's really good. When you get up to 60-65 miles an hour, the wind chill is something different. But back on my favourite sort of roads now, we've got these little country lanes, so me and the bike, we're in his element again. I'm just dropping into the first of the little villages, a place called Scorton. More of a little hamlet, I suppose, really, than a village, but it's absolutely brilliant. Some pigs at the side of the road there, rooting down it mud. Oh, what a fantastic little road. Bit of mud in the middle of it, but nothing much really. What a lovely little valley this is. Got all the piles of grit at the side of the road for winter, which we're still very much in, even though it is a beautiful day today. This valley in summer, we get all the trees back in leaf. This will be gorgeous. Couple of oak tree stumps there made into gate posts. I love that sort of make do when you're out in places like this. Absolutely idyllic house up there. Not too sure what phone signal and internet will be like, but there you go. Oh wow, look at that. I don't know if you can see that white farm there. That is gorgeous. So we're almost at the first abbey now. It's Rievaulx, and built in the 12th century by Cistercian monks. And part of the Cistercian order's ethos really was that they wanted to be away from other people so that they could concentrate on the work of God rather than being distracted. We can just see the first glimpse of it there over the hedge. At its height there were over 600 monks based here, and it continued like that until we got the dissolution of the monasteries in about 1530, and that was by Henry VIII, when he fell out with the Catholic Church when they refused to let him divorce one of his queens. So you can see the ruins straight ahead there. Little village has grown up since then around it. It's beautiful. If I just pull in at the side of the road here, we can have a look. There we go. So not too bad there, part there. So there we've got the ruins of the Abbey, and then up on the top, you can see up on the ridge there, I don't know if you can see it, just where my finger's pointing, somewhere there, there's Rievaulx temples, Rievaulx terraces. The Abbey is absolutely wonderful. It's owned by English Heritage now. So I think, if I can just park it there for a second, I think a quick photo is in order. So I will be back in a minute. So we're dropping into Helmsley. Another gorgeous little town is this. one of the things that it's famous for, it's the only market town in the North Yorkshire National Park. And if that wasn't enough, it's got its own castle as well. And if that wasn't enough, the thing that I think it's most famous for is definitely hunters and their pork pies. In my eyes it is anyway. So here we go, marketplace is just round here. So if I go right here, and then I can find a parking bay. Come out of there. There we go. Right, I'm going to go get a pork pie and I will see you in a bit. Alright, so back on the bike and one hunter's sandwich and pork pie later and a cup of coffee. We're off looking for more abbeys. So when I find one, I'll get back to you. Well, this is the A170 for anybody who likes to know that sort of thing. And if you continued on this road, you would come down Sutton Bank and then you'll be going on towards Thirsk. It's quite a nice road, but we're going to be going on one that's even nicer in a bit. We're going to be turning left off the 170. On the right hand side where that house is, can you see the big arch gateway there? That one? That was built to commemorate Lord Nelson's victory at the Battle of Trafalgar. Well, if you've not ridden this road, you'll see why. I think it is an amazing road. Any second now. There you go. Look at that road. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeehaw! We're going to be turning right here. So we're back in now to the tree line. Not sure if they're large trees, but they're definitely there for forestry. You see they've got a long straight trunks with very little side branching coming off, so it makes good usable timber. Again, lots and lots of deer live in these woods around here, so you've got to be careful. In fact, there's one there that didn't make it, right at the side of the road in that hedgerow. Oh, look at this view opening up. Oh, look at that. 14% downhill gradient. Get a chance to use the engine brake in. We're going to be heading for Ampleforth Village. If I went left there, we come to Ampleforth College, which is a big school, private school. This is the village of Ampleforth. And these will be all the students from the college. More engine braking as we're going down here. See where the farmer's been and dropped a load of muck up road. More cleaning to do when I get back. So, a little village called Was. Got the major road, I think we stay on that one, if I'm not mistaken. Do we? Do we? We do. Byland Abbey, half a mile, so that's where we're going next. We're heading out now to Byland Abbey. So Byland Abbey was also done in the 12th century and would be fall foul to the disillusionment again by Henry VIII. An interesting fact about Byland Abbey, in fact there's a couple of interesting facts. This isn't the original place that it was going to be. It was going to be at Old Byland, and they built a chapel and then realised that they could hear the bells calling them to prayer from Rievaulx. So they moved, and they moved it here. So the group of brothers, the monks who built it originally, I can't remember what their denomination was, but they changed the denomination to Cistercian. Now if we look at the abbey there, on that far wall where you get the tower at the far end wall, can you see that there's like a U shape, and that used to go all the way around into a rose window, and apparently it's been said that that was the inspiration for the rose window at York Minster. Whether that is correct or not, I don't know. And this water here just in front of us, these were the original fish ponds where they dammed the river and they could get their supply of fish for food. Now it's free to go around. It belongs to English Heritage, but it is free to go around this one. There's picnic places in there, and it's got an original tiled floor in one place of it, which you can't walk on, but at least you can go see it. So well worth a visit. And I think I just got to get another photo. I'm going to go over a little bit further up because I think I can see where there's a gap in this hedge. So I'm going to get my photo there, just where these cars come from behind me. Okay, so just move up a little bit. And there's a gap in the hedgerow. Look at that. Just made for this bike, is that? Right. Quick photo, folks. Back in a bit. Oh, beautiful abbey. There were Cistercians, as I said, and again built in the middle of nowhere, so they weren't distracted. On the right up there is another archway, but I can't really stop to show you it. It's not that good anyway. But there we've got the grounds of the abbey. There we go. Right, so on in search of the next one. Oh, we've got another little ford here. There's no water running across it though. Not today. So this place we're going to now is Newburgh, and it was built by the Augustinian brothers this time, and then it moved into private ownership then. So we've got a little lake, so if I pull in here you just be able to see that little lake, and then through the trees over there, that's where the actual place is itself. So this was, like I say, Augustinians who built it, and then it went into private ownership. And the famous bit about this, I'll just turn the engine off a second. The famous bit about this links to the English Civil War. When Oliver Cromwell, there was a civil war led by Oliver Cromwell on one side and King Charles I on the other side, and the royalists lost. King Charles was executed and Britain ceased to be a monarchy. We became what they called a Commonwealth at that point, with Cromwell as Lord Protector. So that's when they banned things like Christmas, and you couldn't do anything at all. It was a right miserable time. And then when Cromwell died, by popular demand, Charles's son also took the name King Charles, but this time the second, obviously. So King Charles II came to the throne. Now anybody who plotted against his dad to overthrow the monarchy that was still alive was arrested, and then they were executed. Anybody who was already dead was exhumed, and they were executed again, just to make sure that they were dead, I suppose. They were hung, they were drawn, and they were quartered. So by this time, after the Civil War was over, or during the Civil War, it was entered, as I say, into private ownership, and Cromwell's daughter married the guy that owned it. And when they killed the dad, Oliver, she paid a huge bribe to get his body back, and it's reputed that his body is in a tomb or cask which is in the attic, which is still there today, but there's said to be a curse on it, and anybody who tried to open it or disagreed with it or whatever, horrible things would happen. So they've never opened it. It's still where it is, and when it's open, when the place is open, you can go look round it, and you can actually see where this casket is in the loft. So all very interesting stuff. So if we go just a bit further up here, we can there's a pair of gates, and we can stop and look through the gates, and we can actually see it at the Priory. So can I be cheeky and pull up here? I can go round. April, May and June, Wednesdays and Sundays 2 till 6. House and crowns £8 for adults, £2 for children, and they've got teas and parking. That is parking as in leaving your car, not parking as in the cake. So we're back on single track roads with passing places. The sun's getting a little bit low now, it's just strobing through those trees on my left hand side. Okay, so just on here there's Old Wark toll bridge, and this got a mention on one of the comments when I gone over the what used to be a toll bridge over in Selby. Now this one is what Selby used to be like, only Selby was a lot wider. So we've got the river there, but look at this. It's all made of wooden planks. As I'm going over, some of them are actually moving. You Can you hear that? So let's see. The old bridge at Old Wark. So we've got the toll bridge here. Last time I came through we just waved the bike through, but we'll see. Yep, it waved me through. So I'm just going to go down this little track and then we can see the bridge. There we go. Don't know why I ducked, it's high enough for me to get through without ducking. Oh, look at this, a little picnic spot. A bit of off-roading. Oh, let's see if I can get the bike positioned so you can actually see the bridge. Not falling flat on my backside in this mud. Oh yes. Right, I got the photograph I wanted. So heading a bit further now. So thanks for mentioning that in the comments. And I thought, well, while I'm coming back down from North Yorkshire, I can just make a little detour and go visit it again and get my photo. So bonus time. Right folks, I'm going to call it a day there and wrap the video up. So thanks for coming with me on this monastical journey around North Yorkshire. Thank you to all the subscribers, I really do appreciate your support. If you've not subscribed, just consider hitting that subscribe button for me. It doesn't cost you anything and you will get notifications when I put more videos out. Give it a thumbs up, like it, share it, leave me a comment. I do read every single one and try to reply to as many as possible. So if you're out on your bikes, try and keep warm, keep them shiny side up, rubber side down, ride safe, and I'll see you out on the road. Bye for now folks, bye.